Welcome back, folks. Toaster back again with another replay in the T-34-3. We are on the map Miravenka, and this is Encounter, and the forest usually wins, so I like to position myself in forest. Now, I had a view replay, and I mentioned that sniping in the T-34-3 is not a very good idea. I'm doing that exact thing in this replay because we don't have a lot up front, and look at all the tanks they have on the enemy team over here. So all I'm trying to do is just get some damage. I just want to slow these guys down enough that that we can win the other side. As it turns out, our teammates on the other side are way too passive, and you're going to see in this game how many misses I have, and it's going to cost me credits too, trust me. So we're just, we've already loaded the gold because there's so many heavily armored tanks over there, and I want to help out this T-28, but he goes absolutely ham for no reason. So we're looking for good penning shots, and I should have taken that earlier, but I was hoping for a better shot. And at some points, I just feel like every time I take a shot, I'm taking the wrong shot. So if we do get lit there, this is a long game, so I hope you're in for the long haul on this one. And we do pop back up, and we stay behind the bush this time. And we're trying to figure out if our team is going to win or lose this side. Now, we've got a pair of T-28s, but one of them does not play this very well. He's way too close, in my opinion. But at the same time, someone's got to be up there to stop him, I guess, maybe. Or I could have spotted them and he could have sat back. So we are vastly outnumbered here, and Killer of Chickens is upset that I'm back here not supporting him, but I don't know what to say. I mean, there's only so much I can do. If I pull up there, I'm going to die immediately. So we take a nice big arty hit there. Arty, they put a few shots into me. They're just trying to win this side because they've got most of their tanks on this side, and we get a lower plate sliver shot. So we'll take that. So again, you know, people that die early generally complain, but the reason that they died early is either they took a bad position or they went in with not enough info. So when you have a small amount of guys on your team going forest and their whole team goes forest and you're in a T-28, there is no way to escape. You know, you just cannot back off. You're stuck there. So even I would be stuck there, perhaps. So that wasn't a perfect shot, but I'm just trying to get some damage on these guys. And it is very hard to win this side, and that's why this side's so important, right? Because if you've got TDs back here and you push, you're gonna get owned. So perfect shot into the side of the Tiger 2, and we can't make it happen. So it's just the way this game's going, and I've missed that shot. It looks like that should have gone in, but maybe it was behind him. I don't know. But again, a lot of shots that don't pen. We fire a lot of rounds this game. So there's an IS-3 back there, and I just know that I'm already target number 1. I'm just guessing that. So we do outnumber them on the other side, obviously, but it's really hard for the heavies don't want to push in, and I don't blame them because they've got TDs back there and a Carnarvon that is doing nothing. So we avoid the arty. Both arties fired at us, and so I know we're enemy number one, and I am just trying to hold this side to save my life, you know. That's about all I can do. So we get no arty support over here, like none. But I'm trying to keep the prot alive, and really I probably should have backed off in retrospect and let him help me, but I didn't. And I hit his gun instead of the flat face of his turret, so that's bad on me. And we're aiming for the cupola, and he pens us. So we're down to 497 health, and we have a 50 TP back there, and I can take one more hit from this guy, and I do take one more hit, unfortunately. And I'm not trading well, so I'm out of here, right? Because the last thing I want is for Artie to hit me. So as I retreat, you notice that I'm facing my gun towards him. And I'm the last guy over here. And I don't believe that he sees me now. So we aim it in, take our time, and we're able to pin him. So now we've got to move forward into the dip because I don't want this 50 prototype to hit me. Now, I do, honestly, that's the first arty shot I've seen on our side of the map. So, it'd be nice to win this side, and I waffle about, I should have left and just gone over and supported the other side. And why should I have done that? Because that 50 prototype is going to take forever to get back over there. I could have got a couple of shots into the middle, lit things up, and then maybe dealt with him as he was coming towards me. But the 50 prototype is a tough target for me because I've got to get lower plate on him, and obviously I'm a one shot for him too. So I'm trying to get in his head and think of where I would go if I was him, and my guess is that he probably backed off. So I'm deciding to come over here, and I'm waffling about. That's the worst thing you can do in this game, guys, is waffle around. But I do see that we got a reset on Cap, therefore I'm not too worried about Cap anymore. But I'm guessing that he's sitting back here somewhere, and I should have let that aim fully. It aimed almost fully, and that was his rear. And I was unable to put a shot into him. So, very, very frustrating game in regards to the gun handling on this tank. So, it happens. But we're making the best of it, right? So, we're going to... I don't know what I'm going to do. I forget what I do here. But I would really like to take that 50 prototype out so it cleans up this side of the map. And you know, it's 9 on 8, so they've got an even matchup over there, and we have 2 arties that have been working over there the entire game. So how we're not winning that side, I do not know. So, unfortunately, we catch this guy just as he's passing through, and we're unable to get a shot on him, and he lights us as well, and I feel like he's going to YOLO me. So, I'm trying to get into a position where he doesn't have gun depression. Meanwhile, there's so many people, and nobody is on the Cap. No one is willing to push in there and take the one hit. Here I am taking arty fire and fighting a heavy alone with no support, and they will not push Cap, so I don't know. And it's at this point that I decide that I've got to go over and break that Cap because no one is willing to do anything. Really, really passive teams can be extremely frustrating. So all I've really got to do is light this guy, and I probably should have just done that, but I didn't. I actually went over here and tried to get damage. And we do spot the T-28, and we put a snapshot into him, and that's all it took, is for one guy to light the cap, and now they all go in thinking, oh, we've got RD support, blah, blah, blah. I don't understand that mentality, and that was kind of a chancy shot looking back at it, but we're able to pick up a shot into the side, and we are completely out of gold rounds now. So yeah, expensive game, boys. It's the way she goes sometimes. So I know the prototype is on the other side, or at least he was. And so we get into the bush and try and shoot. And of course we miss. This could have been a 5,000-6,000 damage game had we hit some of these shots that normally hit. It's just, you guys know, live by RNG, die by RNG. So I'm thinking that the other Artie might be over here because I didn't pay attention when he hit me where he hit me from. But if I had paid attention, I'd know he was in the other corner. So that's that. Doggone, I need to get this video card fixed. That's next on the list, guys. So, yeah, we're just pushing in. At this point, it's 13-8. We've got someone on cap, and we've got a 50 TP that's coming with us, and a mod 1. He can't shoot us all, right? And let's see, how much health does that 50 TP have? He has 650 health. We have an STRV that is full health. What's our KV4? Looks like he's got 0 health, basically. So, yeah, it's kind of hard to tell, but... Oh, he's got 300. So he is a one-shot for that 50 TP. So, sorry this is kind of a long, boring game, but man, when your shots don't hit... And this is a satisfying shot right here. And we know where the 50 TP is, so we're going to just push in. I've got HE loaded because I might be able to kill him with HE is my thought, or track him for somebody else. And he gets waxed instantly. So sorry that was so long, but it's just the way, the nature of the beast sometimes. So let's go ahead and take a look at the after action on this. Okay, here we are at the after action. As you can see, we got a first class. We got 2,675 damage, and we were on top of the team by 150 or more. We lost 49,000 credits. We spent 104,000 credits on ammo. 22 shots, 16 hits, 9 pens, 2,675 damage, 725 assist, and 1,300 XP total. So I appreciate you guys watching. If you hung out this long, I really appreciate it. We appreciate your comments. And we hope to catch you on the next one. Toaster out.